I need to let my girl rest. I don't know if that accepted that as Project Zomboid crashed like while I was on the starting screen, so I wasn't really sure if it was going to crash again. But anyway, yeah, what happened? I kind of have to what's it? Gain strength fitness using exercise options help menu. Run around a lot while carrying heavy stuff. You can't get fitness up while you're fucking carrying heavy shit. Good. Yeah, so I took my girl down to like the storage area last time, and she's exhausted if I recall. It's been like a couple of weeks, but yeah, she got to rest, and then we can kind of do shit and stuff. So I think I've also got to unload my car. Pretty sure. I don't think I unloaded it because I went down to like a storage container unit. I found like fuck knows how many generators, which was neat, but I was too exhausted and too overloaded to fight the zombies that were nearby at the fuel station where I wanted to set it up. So I was like, nah, fuck this, I'll go home. I think she's got like a 3 in carpentry, and yeah, I kind of wanna get her skill up enough that I can lift the bed next door, and I can make a rainwater catcher. I never got to make one of those. Every time I get close, she dies. So we'll have to see how that goes, because I also do want to go up and check on like the chickens and stuff. Not my chickens, just in-game chickens. And yeah. Let's see, she's stressed out, she's hungry. To my knowledge, she is not bitten in any case, but I was getting like a stressed out thing pretty often with her. She's a brawler and unfit. Alright. I randomize my character's traits every time, so I never really truly get to pick what she's got. Like, I sort of, if she's sitting, I know I gotta feed you. Maybe we get you some food first, if that's the case. So I don't know if you can reach the table of goods the way she was sitting, but I reckon maybe just a couple of these, some canned fruit, mushroom soup. That should be enough to kind of keep her going. Uncomfortable, extremely overloaded. We had one that was like, did not like, what was it? They didn't like blood. And they were constantly stressed out, and she doesn't have that, but I have noticed that like my girls are real stressed on this particular save. And I haven't quite figured out specifically the thing that's doing it to her this time. But anyhow, juggle them there. I think I've got some like, I don't know, calculators and shit to pull apart, which we can definitely do while it's bright out. So we're chilling a little bit, at least until she kind of like is kind of recovered a bit. I also don't know where I'm supposed to be putting like the snow shovel and shit. I think I need more boxes here. I know that that's ridiculous because I have so many to begin with, but I'm just saying, like, I had intended to pull apart like all the clothes like really early game, and then the girl that I had like the tailoring skills and shit, she died. So I haven't got a chance to pull this shit apart yet. I will get like a whole extra box when I do that, but I have to wait for a bit for it. I can't fit more clothes in here. Is there like a third box that's got some? Maybe. I also don't know about like the riding helmet. I haven't found one of those before, but she's already got like a hard hat. I'm sure like a riding helmet would probably give her like more face coverage. I don't know. And I've still got like knee pads on me and stuff. So get rid of all that, and I have some tools, like bolt cutters and shit, which I don't have space for. Okay, hold on. I also have like a key to the residence as well, and I'm like, I don't know where I brought that home from, but that is not something that's supposed to be here. So sheet of paper, all this sort of stuff. She's pretty hungry, so I'll just have I got a water bottle? Yeah, I got a water bottle. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure she has a water bottle. Grab you a couple of these, just so you can like auto drink and shit. I was gonna fill up like the third drink bottle, but this is fine. So if you want to just sit your ass down. I'll get you some food. Because she's got to eat before she, like, reads stuff, so that would be ideal. Did you eat it, or... No, okay. I find it really interesting. I've been setting it up so it says, like, to open and eat. And more often than not, she doesn't eat it as well. She's very hungry. Her weight is still going down. So I know I was carrying a lot of stuff. Let's go for another one. Let's open the can this time because it doesn't seem to matter if I tell her to eat it. Sad, uncomfortable. Environment's making me very uncomfortable and unhappy. Shaking hands if possible to think straight, make it stop. I haven't quite worked out yet what's like stressing her, but it could just be like she's fucking hungry. I don't know. I'll give her all this shit. I think I've got like the welding magazine isn't like super important for me to read, but I'll do that. I'll see if we can dismantle the simple electronics. I can't remember where we're at with electronics. Very low, but I have a boost on it, so we'll see. Carpentry, carving, cooking. I also feel like there was game music. Like, what happened to that? I don't think I've turned that down. I know if I hit escape, she'll stop doing whatever she's doing. No, there it is. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's go see if I have more. I haven't really like put electronics specifically to like a box. I don't think. I've got like a couple of things in here, but I'll pull apart a few things. I did want to leave like a lot of this for winter. Actually, hold on. That's a good point. I was going to leave a lot of this for winter. I'm still happily receiving pat smiles. No. What are you up to, Viking? Flashlight. I thought I put that away. No, I have now. I must have maybe clicked on it before. So, got still like some bolt cutters and shit. I just don't think I have the space anymore because I'm starting to like put multiple things into like the same spot. I don't have like, well, this one's kind of like semi-weapons-ish, so I guess that's fine. Check all that shit in there. I don't know if I can fit scrapped electronics in that. We'll find out. And I do need to keep putting paper in this one because eventually I'll find like an antique fireplace thing and we will have like all this firewood stuff right beside it. Okay, so I've still got like an empty can. Yeah, I should be able to fit that in there. Okay, so let's grab a couple more of our books. My cat's screaming into night in the background, it's fine. I haven't... I think I would have read most of these on my other girl, but I don't know if I've read it on this one. I'll just grab them. Grab all those. And I've already read that. I think that's a spare. I've read most of these, I think. I had like I think my second girl had like an exceptionally high like set of skills for everything. Red maintenance. I don't know if I can get that higher. Maintenance, maybe. I might be able to read a second maintenance. Kind of looks like I would be at a skill that I could, and I don't have the buff on it anymore, so maybe. I'm just gonna like wait like a day or so for her to like be good, basically calm the fuck down. I also would like to turn on like the TV and get all the skills from this because we did get some. And I just don't remember what specifically. I've got carpentry too. I don't think I can read it because I haven't read one. But I'll see. I'll take it anyway. I was making mechanics. She's apparently overloaded. She's back to being very hungry. Cooking. I mean, sure. We'll hit up a bit of cooking. Trying to like not have her constantly desiring food, but also she's like constantly fucking starving. give you some corned beef stuff before we start. Because that way... Oh, shit. That way you get some food into you first. We've had a bit of food. Still got a couple of cans on me. That still hasn't taken it down. It's good enough for the moment. Can I inspect all of these? I'm sure it's going to show me where stuff is. I haven't had like a solid read of some of these things. What? Where is it? I think that might be that town last game. Not like last time I played, but like before it went multiplayer or whatever. I think I found that place. So that might be where that is. Inspect this. There's a raceway. There's also beer, I guess. I'm trying to see if it shows me like anything super important in amongst all this stuff. I guess it's Irvington. Wait. Okay, so there must be a town over there. Okay, if that's Irvington. And what was that one? Did it say? Brentford. Yeah, no, it's Brentford for sure. Okay, so this actually... I don't know about that. But I didn't realize that this actually just tells me that there's fucking cities. Like, I kind of knew of, like, Louisville, obviously. But... yeah, the rest of it. And I wouldn't mind checking out the airport at some point. But I'm sure it's just absolutely disgusting there. Sporting clubs, kegs, friendship. Biology, sports, psychology. There could be books, of course. Yeah, State University. I wonder if... No, I definitely haven't seen that. I don't think I've seen that one actually come up before. Because I looked at a place that was up here that looked like a school. And... because I had like one of those ones where it like shows you all four corners, whatever. But, yeah, a university would be neat. I've seen this before. I haven't been to it, but I found it when I played over Christmas. And it's supposed to be a fort. Survive the bunker would supply long without resupply. Built to house Fort Knox military leaders. Okay. I'm guessing it's like a military... Wait. Oh, that's not that far from fucking Rosewood. I guess it's that. Since it's a bunker, right? I don't know what's next to it, but it's purple. Mind you, it did say a nuclear bunker for military leaders, so maybe it's not like a school, maybe it's like a town building of some capacity kind of thing. But that really isn't that far from fucking Rosewood. It's interesting. So I think the thing with the motel, if I got this right, is that it's supposed to have a lot of like appliances and furniture and shit that I could potentially pull apart and get XP from. I do think I already had that one unlocked. Does it tell me where that was? Hold on, I don't know. It just says Sunstar. Sunstar Motel... Oh, Madeur. Okay, that's not so bad. Let's keep going with this. Public library. Public library would be good. There would be books and shit. Where is this? I think that's Louisville. That would be great. I'm not going up there. Cattle farm. Irvington again. I think Irvington was where that base was, maybe? No, okay, that's over to the side. That's like a town over there. Okay, so there's like cattle and shit. High street. Apartments, okay. Wait, hold on. That's a hell of a fucking... I didn't even realize it shows me like that much of a map. It's supposed to be luxurious apartments. This again looks like Louisville. Independence Day. I didn't know I could zoom in on it. Hold on, that's actually really useful. There've been like little details I've wanted to zoom in on before. That's great. I don't know where that is in relation to me, but if that's like Mulder there, I think it might be like a road there. If that's that town, I half recall like finding a location that looked like that, but I don't think it's at that like spot. I'm a little bit confused with it. A block party. Wait, hold on. It's down here. Okay, hold on. That is actually local. I can't imagine. I imagine there being a lot of zombies inside those houses, but not actually like much stuff. A fire department. I think we actually went and found that. Yes, I definitely found that because I think I found the brochure and I'm like, fuck yeah, I've been wanting to go, so let's go kind of thing. The taco place would be all expired for the most, and a mall. Hold on. That must be, this must be that mall, that danger new location that I found when I was driving up here. I don't quite know where the pathway is here, but I did veer off to the side at one point in one of my last games, and there was like a huge number of zombies, and I couldn't tell what the building was. I thought it must have been like a uni or something. But yeah, I think somebody said that it was like a West Point mall or something, and I'm like, I didn't know that West Point had a mall, but this says like Crossroads, so maybe that's what they're talking about. It's the afternoon. She's not too hungry. Alright, let's see if I can read the carpentry one. Yeah, she can. Fuck yeah. Okay, neat. Because if she can get a boost on her carpentry, then I might be able to boost that up to something actually useful. I would need like the full multiplier to get that skill. That might mean, I don't know if I still have like a shit ton of wood in the house, but like if I could go and like make some crap, or like the boarding and unboarding of like the fucking windows was a thing too. That uses up nails though. But yeah, that would get her the skill. Now if I could get a rainwater catcher, like I literally wouldn't care if we went for like a run somewhere. If she died, I'd be upset, but I wouldn't be as upset because I'd finally have a fucking water catcher. I do have buckets and they are pretty efficient, but I would like to have the option to just keep some of this shit inside. Alright, it's gone pretty late. I kind of don't want to just feed her yet. We'll read the rest of that book in the morning. I think this is empty. Maybe? Maybe not. Fill all those. And yes, if you happen to hear my cat screaming in the background, he's fine. Oh, it's doing the extra one too. Oh, that was neat. I like that. Alright, well, off to bed we go. I'm guessing she's overloaded more than she's, like, hungry or whatever. So, I'm gonna get some sleep. It's not too late in the night, which is kind of a good time. And if I could get her to finish reading that book, I know I won't get much in the way of, like, pulling stuff apart or whatever. But I do know that at least if I was to take all the boards off and stuff, good, taking slight damage. She's not like exhausted or anything. She's definitely still carrying too much weight, which I assume is just a couple of drinks and probably all the flyers. I want her to have some food first and foremost, and then I'll probably just put the brochures away and shit. That way she can be a little bit lighter. I'm not too sure what's on her that's making her so heavy. That's on my drink while she's having her food. And yeah, I will have to check out what's in that car too. My only problem is I don't really have much in the way of like more storage spots. And I kind of feel like to get more storage boxes, I know there's a spot in town that just has like an absolute fuck ton of containers, apart from obviously the storage place, right? Storage place didn't have that many, but I could definitely get a few more boxes. Like, I don't really want to like double stack this stuff. I do like her having like a couple of windows to sit by and shit, but yeah, I have I definitely like need a little bit more. All right, you keep reading. I think it was carpentry we were reading. When the books are like basically identical. Hold on, turn that shit off. God, it reminds me of like a Tamagotchi. It's probably just like the old style of like alarm clock itself. Like, I know there was like little, oh, what do you call it? I guess like Seiko watches and stuff that were like sort of digital. They had like the little two buttons off to one side. Yeah, I kind of feel like they also beeped like that. So, if you could just get your carpentry, if we can just fucking fly through the next book. I think I'm okay where I am. It is supposed to like, apparently the gunshot things are supposed to like draw enemies closer to where I am, but there are basically none. There should be some deer and shit in the area. I can't really like look around without like triggering her. Hey, she's getting less stress. How is reading making you less stress? There was literally a gunshot went off. I'm just a little curious about this because I've had, as I said, we had the girl that had the, oh, what do you call it? We had the girl that didn't like blood. And she was like stressed all the time. But I don't know what it is about this one that is also so stressed. Because she might be starving to death. Yeah, hold on. Stop your book, love. Let's go get some food. Like that would be a reasonable reason to be stressed if she's starving to death. But while she's sitting there, while she was happy, she was losing like her tenseness and stuff reading that book. So I don't know. Maybe we just go pat some fucking animals or something. Like, I do want to go and collect eggs. If I can. Because the last batch of eggs that we collected like 50 odd eggs. And I fucking burnt them. So, they're in the neighbor's house. But, point still stands as I wasted a fuck ton of like eggs and shit. Yeah. Is there anything else that I can eat in here? I would rather save that. We could... Fuck, I could go for some chips. Every time I play fucking Project Zomboid, I could go for some fucking chips. It's not even about like the packaging. It's just the notion of chips exists. I'll drink the carton of milk. There is an empty milk bottle in there. I wonder if that's like... Oh no, it's a 1 liter. I thought it might have been like a 2 liter or something. Okay, so she's got like... What? Imagine the... I didn't know that there was a difference between that. I didn't know that there was 2 different greens. Mind you, we don't get like fully fed very often. But yeah, apparently like eating like a can of peas, drinking a carton of milk is apparently like a gourmet ass meal. So hopefully maybe this increases like her ability to like read stuff. For the first time, she's not tense and she's not hungry. Whoa, shit, fuck. Hold on. Drowsy, sad, very uncomfortable. She's barely weighed down. This is the happiest I've seen her since she, like, I think since she came into existence. Come on. Oh, fuck. It was so close. Just get your torch out for a second because we're really close to finishing this book. Like, real close. There we go. Okay, neat. So, we'll chuck the couple of extra books in here. I don't think both of them were in here, but it should be fine. I think I was having, like, mostly brochures and crap. That's wild. And it's so wild to see her, like... She's also still lost some weight. What? Hold on. Where am I? Look, that's fine. We'll sleep on this side. I don't have any problems with that. And she's back to 10. Something about sleeping. She did not get a lot of sleep. It is always really concerning when she like just randomly fucking wakes up. Like that. I feel like it's going to be like a weird change of weather kind of day. Like something don't feel right, you know? I guess you can sit down for the moment. You're not hungry yet, so just sit down. I'll get you to finish reading like the cookbook. That'll take you full into like the early morning, and then I can turn your torch off. Okay, she should be able to, or maybe not. Can you read that? Is it dark enough? Yeah, okay, she can read that in this light. I need you to sit your ass back down. Save some energy. Read that shit. I'm curious when it says to craft this. Oh. Is that a box in a box? I thought it was like a bookshelf at first, and then I'm like, it says to like put it in a box, and I'm like, okay, so it's like with the canning stuff. Interesting. Carpentry stuff, no recipes to show, probably because I'm not holding any wood with me. We've got wood in one of those fucking boxes over there, so I'll take a look at that in a second. I'll see if I can roll through whatever carpentry skill. Another gunshot. What the fuck? I also look like I got about a half of maintenance. I definitely didn't get much out of carpentry, but I've got most of a cooking skill now, which is neat. And she's getting hungry. Okay. So I definitely don't want to waste this. Like, I know that there's probably other shit that I could do with that. And if I ever got a carpentry person again that's like already a 4 or some shit, it'd be like, well, shit. But I haven't been that lucky so far. Alright, she's got her cooking. She's almost got the skill. So let's pop the book back if it fits. Should be able to probably eat chips. Chips will probably make her thirsty. Oh man. Okay. Wait, does she hold on to actual physical chips? That's neat. Get your bat out because I want to put the flashlight away. What else we got on you? It's got nothing else. I do want to fill up your water again. I like that when it says fill all, it does all of them. Even if they've got like a little percentage of water. I like that so much. Let's chuck 2 of these back in here. We've already drunk a little bit. If you could want to eat like a quarter of that butter stick, get you some chips, get you some salts, get you some fats, all that kind of good shit. She's got a can. I'll get more water because why the fuck not? So fill that up. I've still got chips on her, which I might just plop back for the moment because I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna collect other stuff. I feel like I'm missing shit here, but I don't know what it is. But I'm missing something. I don't know if maybe I've got it in a car. Oh no, that one's empty. Because I fucked up this car kind of good. And also, apparently they fixed what was going wrong with the doors. Allegedly. They have fixed the whole issue with the, what do you call it? The driver's door. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to get into it. I still don't trust it. Like, I'm still not gonna just, like, jump in from that side of the car and shit. Let's do the carpentry shit. Window, unbarricade the crap out of this thing. Let's see if we can get... I think that was 3 or 4 times. See if I can get my motherfucking skills up. I've already done this a few times, so I'm not expecting this to actually, like, give me good skills. But I know it gives me skills, so... I haven't found a lot of stuff that does... And I don't care if it has got barricades on it, by the way. I'm not actually worried about that here. There's like usually barely any zombies around this area. I'm not worried about it. But I did get I'll just drop the wood on the floor for the moment. Because it'll be right next to the windows if I want to try to put it back on. I'll go around and I'll do the unbarricading because it will also give me like a perimeter of the house as well. I'll put this one back up after I remove it because I do like having her bedroom fully sealed. That way I know that when she goes to sleep, I don't have to worry about any external concerns. Especially since this is the back of the house, I usually can't see if something's like lurking around here too well. But I don't think I'm getting any nails back from this. And I forgot to put the fucking tin cans down. So, we'll see. I'll still leave the wood on the ground because I don't really see much point in walking around the house when I'm just going to put it straight back, you know? I'll leave that there. Alright, we've got a few more to go. Now, obviously, I must be able to make something else that's going to give me better carpentry skills than this. Firewood bundle. I don't think that that would do that. Bucket of plaster, wallpaper paste, toolbox. I'll come back to that. Oh, I've only got 2 off so far. I will have to go inside and get more nails by the look of it. Out of all this, like, only really these 3 windows I care about. The other one on, like, the front side where my cars are, like, I can usually see shit lurking around. Alright, check that down there. Okay. Just got a few more to go. Also, I noticed that when I'm stacking this up, it's not necessarily continuing to do it. Okay. Also, it's like, what, September as well? So I will have to find that fucking antique fireplace eventually. I also still don't want any, like, spoilers for, like, where that is. I know a few people have tried and stuff, and I'm like, I'll find it if I find it. If I don't find it, I'm fucked. So, you know, it's the small issues with, like, winter and whatnot. Okie dokie. So, I'll go get some nails. And they are fucking somewhere. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's just not the paperclip. Give me that. Oh, that was nice and quick. Anyway, alright, hold on. Let's put these down too. Place my cans down so we're collecting what little... Get closer, love. We're still trying to collect as much water as we can because, like, I don't